First up, we have Nat Panagari, one of the most influential figures in elite netball. Next, I'd love to invite Paige Williams to the stage, a powerful advocate for women and girls in sport. Next, I'd like to introduce Abby Hallam, as boxing president at LUU, an outstanding leader and competitor within university sport. And lastly, I'd like to introduce Hannah Quinn. Hannah has captained the Team GB Ultimate Frisbee team, demonstrating outstanding leadership at the highest level of competition. What are 2 or 3 behaviours that most reliably create a winning culture?
For me, culture is massive. I'm such a player that thrives on it, and I think probably trust is the one thing that we've really worked on for us as a club. And then I'd probably say honesty and actually having those communications.
Inside the ring this year, I won London and also came second in nationals. And to me, that was like a really big deal because I started boxing at uni. And the boys, when I started, weren't very nice, and they said I couldn't box and I never would fight. And then I did and proved them wrong. I think it proved to myself, but also proving to everyone else who told me I could never do that.
I think it fundamentally comes down to I really loved my team. They were an incredible group of women. And for context, GB women haven't won a world medal since 2010 in any sort of age bracket or competition. So coming into it, we knew that we'd pulled together a really special team full of individuals who had a lot of faith and a lot of will to work hard. You were looking at the faces of all 24 players who believed that they could do it. And so when it came down to it in our bronze medal match, we ended up winning 15-11, and it was entirely done on the fact that every single person on that team decided that we were going to win.
I think since doing my ACL, it made me realise that I can't put too much pressure on myself to have to do all these things. Obviously, I'm really passionate about football. I'm sure a lot of people would agree when you're so passionate about something, you want to put 100% into each thing, but sometimes that's just not possible. Your mental well-being tops everything, and focusing on one thing at a time is really important. So now I feel like I say no to things that I don't have the time for. You know, I'm not just a footballer, I'm not just an employee, I'm not just an advocate, I'm all those things. You don't have to do everything full force, so give yourself a little bit of a break sometimes.
I got told an analogy in my first year medicine that I would like to share. It's that everything you're juggling in life is either a glass ball or a plastic ball. And sometimes you have to drop a plastic ball knowing it won't break so that you don't drop a glass one that will shatter. And it's just about balancing the things that are important and the things that you can't afford to drop. That's something I think about quite a lot to help me getting through it.
Can we have a massive round of applause, please?